Before there were kings or cities, before the gods stopped walking among men, there was Eshu, the one who sees all, says little, and laughs loudest. He is the one who carries messages between heaven and earth, the one who tests your truth, the one you must greet first, or risk everything falling apart. But Eshu wasn't always a god. This is the story of how he became the most feared, most misunderstood, and most important of all the Orishas. Long before he became the messenger of the gods, Eshu was born to a quiet village at the edge of the forest. His mother, Iyalode Abike, was a basket weaver known for her gentle ways. She had prayed for a child, and when Eshu came, he was no ordinary baby. He spoke before his first moon cycle. He walked by the time other babies still crawled, and he asked questions. So many questions that the elders called him the child of too many words. But Eshu was curious, not troublesome. He watched the wind, counted the stars, and followed ants just to learn where they went. One day, when the village market disappeared after a terrible storm, it was little Eshu who found the missing traders by following goat tracks and shifting winds. Still, people whispered, "That boy is too strange," they said. "He laughs when he should cry. He knows things children should not know." Eshu heard them, and he smiled. As Eshu grew older, his power grew too. One day, he stood in the center of the village, holding his two colored hats. With one swift step, he walked the path between two farmers, one on the left, one on the right. Later that evening, the farmers began to argue. "He wore a red hat," said one. "No," said the other, "it was black." Their quarrel grew. Friends took sides. The chief was called. Eshu returned, laughing. "I wore both," he said. "You only saw what you wanted to see." The village was silent. Then the chief, a wise old man named Baba Olu, spoke. "Why would you trick them like that, boy?" Eshu replied, "If a simple heart can divide brothers, what will happen when the gods test them?" The chief nodded slowly. "You are no ordinary child. You are the spirit of the crossroads." Eshu's fame grew. He walked from village to village, sometimes solving problems, sometimes starting them, but always leaving lessons behind. One day, deep in the forest, he met Orunmila, who was drawing sacred symbols in the sand. Orunmila looked up. "You've come far, Trickster." "I follow paths," Eshu said, "and yours seemed interesting." "You are too clever for your age, and you are too old to enjoy mischief." Orunmila chuckled. "You see too much. You cross too many lines. Perhaps you are not meant for just this world." And so Orunmila took Eshu to Orun, the sky realm, to meet the other Orishas. There, under the great sky drum, they gave him 3 sacred roles: messenger between worlds, guardian of the crossroads, teacher through chaos. Eshu accepted each with a grin. "But I will do it in my own way," he said. And the gods agreed. Years passed. Mortals built towns, kings rose. The Orishas watched from above, but their messages no longer reached the people. One day, a town forgot to offer sacrifice to Ogun, god of iron. Their tools broke, their farms failed. "Did you not hear us?" Ogun roared. The people trembled. "We heard nothing." The Orishas looked to Eshu. "You were meant to carry our words," said Obatala. "I did," Eshu replied, "but they were not listening." He strolled into the town market. He flipped a palm kernel into the fire. The flames rose, and with them confusion. Goats ran wild. Traders screamed. No one was hurt, but everything changed. And when the dust settled, people began to ask, why did this happen? They visited the Babalawos, they consulted the Ifa, they listened again. Only after the fire did they remember the gods. Sometimes, Yeshu said, A whisper isn't enough. Sometimes the fire must speak. Eshu never settled. He wore no crown, built no palace. Instead, he walked, always between villages, between choices, between lies and truth. But before he left the earth fully to walk among the Orishas, he gave humans a gift, the crossroad shrine. Build it with 3 stones, he said. One for the past, one for the present, and one for the path ahead. If you stand at the center, I will hear you. People began to leave offerings, palm oil, roasted yam, kola nuts, hoping to gain Eshu's favor. Some feared him, some misunderstood him. But the wise knew this. Eshu is not just a trickster. He is a reminder that every choice has 2 sides, that truth is not always loud, that the gods, like life, do not always speak in straight lines.